Oh my goodness. Sunshine and blue skies after back to back to back storms. Oh, so frustrating. But I'm very excited. I have discovered this seed supplier on Amazon, and I've got some companion plants as well, and I'll show you why I chose them. And now I'm not going to plant all of these this year. Look at my disgusting thumb still. But yeah, this is super cute. So each packet, I've got tomatoes, different basils. I'm very excited about these two. Let me just open this one and show you. Whoosh. Okay, so this is lots of pepper varieties, and there's some really interesting colour ones, and I think padron peppers as well. And in each packet, there is this delightful little printed note that looks handwritten, a mention of the team at Zen Green, and a little gift. So this is super cute. Every single packet has a little gift. And then, as you'll see in here, because I tried growing seeds from, shop-bought vegetables, but there's just some really interesting varieties that I've never come across before. Such great packaging, a lovely little mission statement and their story. Never even heard of Lombardy peppers before. And look at that, a tomato pepper, wow. And then the actual tomatoes, there's a supplier at the market over in Loza, and thank you, Lawrence, for telling me about this guy, because he sells these dark beefsteak tomatoes, which I'm very excited about. I've got 2 gifts of dark cherry tomatoes, so that's exciting. A yellow one, a slicing green tomato, regular cherry, Roma, lovely. San Marzano, I've never heard of before either. And ox hearts I haven't come across either. And then regular old slicing tomatoes. And it goes on. So this is the basil pack, or basil if you're American. That's just how we say it in the UK. So Thai, lemon, Greek basil I've never come across either. The red one, cinnamon basil and regular basil. And then these two were the gifts. I might give these to Regis because he is a barbecue chef and he loves his spices. So these are hotter than hell peppers. And in this pack, this was the herb pack. And again, lots of, like a free gift in every box. So thyme, I'll put this with the basil. Sage, spearmint obviously will go wild if you're not careful. Rosemary, mine's dead. Chives, mine are looking depressingly sad. Dill obviously goes great with fish. Marjoram. Now this says chervil, but I know it as parsley, so flat leaf parsley. And coriander. Oregano, and maybe that's different than chervil and flat leaf parsley. And then companion plants, I've got sweet peas. Where have the others gone? Some borage. Some of these I can't remember the name of. And some more capuchins. And I've got some capuchin seeds from Lawrence. So I've got 1 plant already growing, but they make really good companion plants. And these little really cute flexible seed trays that I got from Amazon as well. They're like rubberized, so they're easy to pop out. They come with a little base so you can sit them over by your window. And they have a little lid with a spinny vent on the top. And some really teeny tiny tools as well, and some labels. Now the reason I'm getting excited about this is because at some point I will finish doing the repairs to my kitchen planters. Now because it's been dry this morning, I've actually been out here since 8 o'clock. I don't know if you can see the fence posts sticking out from down there. But this had all collapsed in the winds. So I've already been out and put a fence post at the back there and at the back there, smashed it in and levelled it up. And then there'll be another fence post either here or here. And then what else have I got? 8 in total. So 2, 4, 6, 8. And then basically dig out this section here, probably just destroy this whole part that's really never been straight. And it's obviously collapsing under the weight because I never levelled off the ground because I'm an impatient woman. So that's why I'm getting excited. So I've got more fill to put in, and that's going to come from my compost piles, which have been going for a few years down there. I've also got loads of branches and things from a fallen tree down here that popped over the fence in the bird field. So I've got lots of branches of mimosa and things that I can chop up in my little wood chopper. And Bella's going out for a little look. And yeah, so I'm just going to basically demolish this whole section, I think, and start over. Take out all the bits of wood that haven't already rotted. Probably chuck those on the burn pile down there. And then really get the gardening started and the self-sufficiency, because I also have, my slippers have been drying on the radiator, a bread maker that I got from a friend. So thank you, Jane. She's moving house, and so I picked that up for 30 quid, 30 euros. And so that's the bread, veggies, companion plants, and yeah, basically at some point when the brackets arrive, my greenhouse is going to go down here. So that's where the greenhouse will be. In June I'm going to have some metal steps going down here. This is the ever-growing burn pile and all the shit that I've just cut from the bird field. And there's a bit of a better view of the compost piles. So this is the oldest. This is just all branches, and then it gets younger and younger, but they're at least a couple of years old. This one has probably been going since I've had the house, so a good 4 years. So yeah, you'll see this is all a bit wibbly wobbly. I've shored it up as best I can at the moment, but I think it's going to need some props from behind. But with the high winds and the fragility of those little stripes, you can see they go all the way to the bottom on the back, and then I've sort of braced them all the way across, but with the high winds it just wasn't enough, and that fence has been vibrating in the wind. It makes the weirdest noise. I've put the strawberries in under here. This is just basically to prevent the cats from going in, but you'll see my chives look a bit sad in there, and the thyme that I got from Heather unfortunately is all twiggy. Got some more chives over there and in that corner there, but yeah, the whole of this, as you can see, is just very badly designed by me, so it all fell apart. And this little section's looking quite good. I need to finish off gravelling around there, and then I've also had a wee issue. So there has been just rain, torrential biblical rain for, it seems like, the whole of this year. I might have mentioned this in the previous video, but I've basically dug out the Peruvian lily. I'm not sure all of those leaves are going to survive, but effectively all the bulbs and everything I could find for the Peruvian lily are in there. And that's a shady side. This side of the wall is south facing. And then I'm basically just going to fill the whole of this with gravel. Maybe even make it a bit wider at the top and keep a bigger gap away from the house. But you see there's a good big tree root in there. So I'll have to come back and excavate that a bit more. Probably just square it off like that, cut that root, and then membrane it and just fill the whole lot with gravel. So yeah, ongoing projects. Don't even look at the weeds that are in here. So clouds are building again. I think it's about 10:30 now, but I can't tell you how nice it is to see a bit of blue sky. It's been crazy. So yeah, what are you doing, Bella? Searching for something. So yeah, I'm on to my happy place now of getting seeds started, getting things going in the garden, and yeah, happy days. I'll leave you with a nice view of the village. And yeah, enjoy your Sunday. I'll probably be back next week with another update. Bye for now.